Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Crystal Gips, a proud 1965 graduate of Keuka College and the Vice Chair of the college's Board of Trustees. On behalf of the board, I declare open this Keuka College Commencement Convocation. It is my pleasure to welcome the members of the class of 2021 and your families, friends, and honored guests, whether they're joining us here on our beautiful campus or remotely through live streaming. I'd like to introduce our platform party. From the left, our Associate Provost, Dr. Tim Sellers, the Reverend Ann Wasdorp, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Brad Feuster, Vice President for Enrollment Management and Student Development, Mark Petrie, Vice President for Finance and Administration, Bob Beaumay, and Vice President for Advancement, Communications, and Technology, Pete Beckus. This has been a challenging year for all of us, but it's wonderful that we're able to be here together today to celebrate your achievements. Please stand if you're able now and join me in singing the National Anthem. And please remain standing for the invocation, which will be delivered by the Reverend Ann Wasdorp.
I am standing here on behalf of Eric Detter and in place of Eric Detter today. He is at his daughter's graduation from college and got put into a real hard decision-making curve. Obviously chose his daughter, but he would love to be here as well. So knowing that, I asked Eric what he would say if he were here, and I will be sharing Eric's word. I invite you to assume an attitude of meditation, prayer, and/or reflection as we take a moment to pause, to center down, to still our minds, and to quiet our hearts at the beginning of this celebration of commencement. Today marks an important part of our lives. There were moments when we wondered if we would ever arrive here. While we have taken different paths, we share this moment of graduation. The journey has not always been easy, but it has been worth it. We are thankful for those who have directed us, supported us, encouraged us, challenged us, and sacrificed for us. We are grateful for this college, for those who had the vision and commitment to establish it, for those who continue to work hard to sustain it, for the students who are willing to chase dreams, and for those who help to turn dreams into realities. There have been obstacles, but we have overcome. There have been moments we wanted to give up, but here we are. There have been moments when we were overwhelmed, yet here we stand. For this celebration, our hearts give thanks. Amen.
Thank you. You may be seated now. It's now my distinct honor to introduce Keuka College's Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Bradley Feuster. Brad.
Good afternoon, graduates, family members, Keuka College faculty and staff, alumni, and honored guests. Welcome to the Keuka College Class of 2021 Commencement Ceremony. I'm standing in today for President Amy Story, who is very sorry not to be here. She was with us earlier today, but as you all know, she is continuing her recovery from cancer and is feeling under the weather. Like President Story, I am proud of the class of 2021. You've worked hard for this day, and I'm glad that we can now celebrate all that you have achieved. Class of 2021, you are a graduating class unlike any other, and I wonder what this pandemic experience might mean to you over the long term. The last year has been many things, but among those things, it has been a learning process. The writer Malcolm Gladwell refers to something called the 10,000-hour rule. His theory is that we can achieve success not through luck or opportunity or even talent, but by devoting ourselves to mastering our craft. And his magic number is 10,000 hours. I did a little calculating, and guess how many hours it's been since the nation began to hunker down as the pandemic struck. We recently just passed the 10,000-hour finish line. Now, we weren't honing our crafts every hour of the past year, but make no mistake, every one of you was mastering new and incredibly beneficial skills. I'm not talking so much about communications or technological skills. Your generation has pretty much mastered those. I'm talking about something harder to define and far more valuable, life skills. You develop new ways of managing change, overcoming challenges, and navigating a world that overnight seemed more complicated and less certain. You've learned to revise expectations, weather disappointment, and persevere no matter what. You've cultivated coping skills, patience, and self-care. So 1 year plus into the pandemic, roughly 10,000 hours, you are now stronger and more accomplished adults with expertise and experience that will strengthen you for the rest of your lives. And as if that weren't enough, you've demonstrated outstanding academic and leadership qualifications, which is what this event is all about. Class of 2021, you not only completed your degree during an incredibly confusing and uncertain time, you did so amidst what some are calling a once-in-a-century pandemic. You found ways to move forward while much of the world seemed to be on pause. You're now ready to utilize the education and experience you obtained here at Keuka College and to begin the exciting work of building a life. And I hope that you have thanked many people along the way. Your families, your professors, your friends, your loved ones, because I firmly believe that the happiest people in the world are those that are the most grateful. In fact, I have a friend who is fond of saying, there are advantages and disadvantages to everything. Think about that. You might ask, what possible advantage could there be in having cancer, for example? But President Story has pointed out to many of us over the past year. As many of you know, she started her battle against breast cancer last April, and I'm happy to report she is now cancer-free. She also describes herself as lucky and feeling filled with gratitude. Lucky because she has an amazing husband who has supported her throughout her battle, talented colleagues who worked hard to keep the college afloat and keep our students on track, and many wonderful friends and family members. And we have all heard plenty of thank yous from her, just like you should thank your supporters. And there's someone else I really want you to thank today, and that is yourself. You wouldn't be dressed in a cap and gown today unless you had put in the work. You wouldn't have overcome the unique challenges of the pandemic unless you had persevered. You wouldn't be in a position to launch a career in social work unless you dedicated yourself to obtaining the necessary skills and knowledge. In short, you wouldn't be where you are today without you. You deserve credit. You deserve admiration. And you deserve thanks. And if you think the idea of thanking yourself seems a little presumptuous, let me tell you about someone who did just that recently. He's a noted business mogul, media personality, and artist who I'm sure you've heard of. I speak of none other than Snoop D-O-G. I messed that up. But you know who I'm talking about. Upon accepting his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Snoop thanked a lot of people. And then he said, and I quote, "I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work. I want to thank me for having no days off. I want to thank me for never quitting." Snoop then went on to say a lot of other things that I am not going to repeat at this ceremony, but you get the idea. You did the work. You never quit. And most importantly, you believed. I hope this is the lesson that you pass on during your lifetime. At Keuka College, we live by the words, believe in what we can do together. Even during those times in the past year when we couldn't be together, we always believed it. And that's what will take you wherever you want to go in life. Graduating from college is a tremendous accomplishment, and never has that accomplishment been more impressive than this past year. As a member of the class of 2021, you've proven you can handle any challenge that comes your way. Always believe in yourself, because if you do that, you can do anything. Congratulations, class of 2021. I'd like to invite Dr. Tim Sellers, Associate Provost, to announce the 2021 award recipients for Professor and Adjunct Professor of the Year.
Thank you, and good afternoon. All of our faculty performed remarkably this past year, providing online learning, developing hybrid classes, and navigating the educational challenges of the pandemic. But there were two who especially stood out, and they were announced at our 10 a.m. ceremony. It gives me great pleasure to share their recognition with you now. Our 2021 Professor of the Year is known for providing encouraging yet challenging environment for her students. She has led a number of group field periods to locations including Italy, England, and Spain. And her students describe her as knowledgeable, committed, perfect. Keuka College's 2021 Professor of the Year is Associate Professor of Art, Melissa Newcomb. Our 2021 Adjunct Professor of the Year is known for his preparation and knowledge. He demonstrates tremendous leadership skills, provides excellent and prompt feedback to his students, and masterfully incorporates real-world expertise into his course material. And that's not just us talking. Those descriptions come all from his students. Keuka College's 2021 Adjunct Professor of the Year is Adjunct Instructor of Business and Management, Michael Long. Congratulations again to Melissa and Michael. Now I invite Provost Feuster back.
This is the exciting part for you guys. I'd like to ask Dr. Sellers to present the class of 2021.
This is the exciting part for me because I get to switch. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Provost Feuster, it is my distinct honor to present you, the members, class of 2021, for their degrees in course. Will the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science please rise if they're able? Provost Feuster, these candidates have met the requirements for graduation. They have been recommended by the faculty for their degrees and have been approved by the Board of Trustees.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the President of Keuka College, the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, and by the Board of Trustees of Keuka College, and with certification of the completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree Bachelor of Science with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining, and I cause you to be vested with the symbol appropriate to this degree. Please turn your tassels from right to left. My congratulations to all of you. You may be seated.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Social Work please rise if they're able? Provost Feuster, these candidates have met the requirements for graduation. They have been recommended by the faculty for their degrees and have been approved by the Board of Trustees.
By virtue of the authority delegated to me by the President of Keuka College, the Board of Regents of the University of the State of New York, and by the Board of Trustees of Keuka College, and with certification of the completion of all degree requirements, I confer upon you the degree Master of Social Work with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining, and I cause you to be vested with the symbol appropriate to this degree. My congratulations to all of you. You may be seated.
Now, I know that most of you have received your diplomas in the mail already, and if not, it's on the way. But we still wanted you to have something today. Ceremonial scrolls will be presented to the class of 2021, and members of the platform party will offer their socially distant congratulations. Professional photographers will capture an image of each graduate as they cross the stage, which will be available online within the next few weeks. Guests of graduates, please remain seated and avoid crowding the stage or blocking the view of others in the audience. We shall begin calling candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science. Heidi Adams, magna cum laude. Elvisa Ali Kadic. Charlene Alt-Huertas, cum laude. Jennifer Barrett, cum laude. Orion Bell. Haley Bissonette, summa cum laude. Tejane Brooks Merrow. Shauna Burgess, cum laude. Amy Carroll, magna cum laude. Haley Chizuk, magna cum laude. Hillary Coates, cum laude. Whitney Cowan. Nick Deere, magna cum laude. Nellie DeVelder, summa cum laude. Ariel Foti, cum laude. Angelina Finestrella. Jenna Gayhart. Emma Grass. Markiest Griffin. Madison Hill, summa cum laude. Aaron Hawley, summa cum laude. Kelly Hudson, cum laude. Natalie Johnson. John Keach. Dominique Nicely, cum laude. Abdi Karim Mello. Sydney Lyon. Nikita McCarthy, magna cum laude. Carly McCann. Maylin Mori, cum laude. Kayla Nadarovich, cum laude. Lacey Natello, summa cum laude. Brittany Oliver, summa cum laude. Caitlin Pico. Natasha Skelis. Miranda Nichols, cum laude. Avery Charlo, cum laude. Devin Speciali, cum laude. Skylar White, cum laude. Karina Perry, magna cum laude. Courtney Raleigh, cum laude. Eric Tenorio, magna cum laude. Amanda Fiore, magna cum laude. Riva Sanazare, cum laude. Isela Silva, magna cum laude. Jenna Trabalzi, magna cum laude. Shirley Stevens, magna cum laude. Tori Walsh, magna cum laude. Shane West. Sierra Teamy, magna cum laude. Kaylee Van Zilu, sorry, Zuli, summa cum laude. Stephanie Ward, magna cum laude. Elisa Wilbur, cum laude. Jordan Young, magna cum laude. Florine Lofton Thomas, magna cum laude. And now we move to the master's degrees. Brittany Bancroft. Shauna Berry. Marissa Brown. Stephanie Boone. Noelle Ellis. Kelsey Hudson. Kayla Drake. Michael Legidol. Andrea McLeod. Leah Thesari. Alexander Legidol. Anne Marie Overton. Summa cum laude. Jennifer Mascarelli. Jessica Murphy.
Congratulations.
Joseph Panzarella. Carrie Quinn. Michael Schrank. Lauren Suchich. Cassandra Webster. Amber Wood. Edna Chimawo.
On behalf of the Keuka College community, congratulations to the class of 2021. I got to say, we've done 3 ceremonies today, and you guys really brought it. You really did. So thank you. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's the social workers, full of energy. That is awesome. The world really needs you. Really needs everything you're about to bring to the world. So thank you, and thank you for really showing up today. So some logistics before we leave. For those of you who ordered commemorative wine and other items, you can pick them up at Jeffson Community Athletic Complex Pavilion until 5 o'clock today. And before we conclude today, I'd like to ask for a round of applause to thank the many members of the Keuka College community who served as members of the Commencement Committee, those who volunteered to assist today, and those who helped set up and coordinate the logistics of our 112th commencement. Yeah, again, the energy is just awesome. It's social workers. I really have to say, this morning, the faculty chairs were full, all the way to the lake, and there is more energy here right now. Will you please all stand as you're able and join me in the singing of the Alma Mater? Please remain standing for the benediction, which will be offered by the Reverend Wasdorp. Please remain standing for the recessional as well. Thank you all so much for coming, and congratulations to the class of 2021. You guys are awesome. Enjoy the rest of your day.
On the shores of fair Keuka, 'neath heavens of blue, tower the walls of Alma Mater, honor, loved and true. Dear Keuka, fair Keuka, we will live for thee. We will love thy name forever to eternity. Can the hearts that thou hast cherished be aught else but true? Can we long forget the memories love would fain renew? Dear Keuka, fair Keuka, we will live for thee. We will love thy name forever to eternity. When the suns of life are sinking in the distant sea, still with warm hearts we will cherish memories of thee. Dear Keuka, fair Keuka, we will live for thee. We will love thy name forever to eternity.
2021 Keuka College Social Work graduates and guests and friends. What a journey this has been. When you started your journey, however many years ago, you anticipated many challenges along the way. I'll ask you, did you anticipate a global pandemic? Well, a global pandemic was not likely on your radar, but you have demonstrated tremendous persistence, grit, and resilience. You did it. Today, you are college graduates. What a privilege we have had to get to know you, to dream with you, to build community with you, to figure things out with you, and to serve you. Our prayers that your time with us has made you a better person, that you might make a better world. We know we are better for having had this time with you. Be grateful for this moment. Be thankful for the gift of life, the gift of faith, the gift of family, the gift of friendship, and for the community we call Keuka College. Be thankful for the opportunities we have had today to celebrate your accomplishments. Be leaders that build a world of harmony, peace, inclusiveness, justice, and grace. Find time for solitude, but also find time to form relationships and build relationships across differences. Risk greatly, share passionately, live fully. Be people of grace, humility, and generosity. With thanksgiving for the past, in celebration of the present, and in anticipation of a better future, move forward and walk into new beginnings. May you go celebrating all the way. Amen.